morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Jalen. So for today's video, I'm doing another 7 books in 7 days. I loved the last challenge so much that I have been so pumped to do it again, but spooky season, I'm even more excited to do Christmas. 7 books in 7 days. Yes. So I have a little bit of a lineup here, and then I have a couple free books for Kindle Unlimited. What do I do? Which one? All of these are based off of something Halloween-y, so it's like either like a paranormal vibe, which I've never been into. I started out only reading murder mysteries, and then in my last 7 books in 7 days, I started branching out because I read 2 murder mysteries in 2 days, and the second one was just like not doing it for me. So I was like, you know what, get away from me, I want to try something different. So then I read like a thriller romance, and I was like, I want all of them, give them all to me, I need them all. So loved that. And then of course some more thrillers. Mostly it was like thriller vibes, but I will take some romances. And a thriller romance, yeah, hand them over. So opening up my brain to other genres, I started reading fantasy books. I'm like, I love reading even more now. It's even more fun. So I am kind of open to like the paranormal books now. I was just like totally not into it. I got this book by Riley Sager. It's Middle of the Night, last year in a romanticizing fall book, and so I thought maybe like a spooky book would be cool. So me and my husband went and got some books together at Barnes and Nobles, and I started reading it, and I was like, I think it's taking a paranormal turn. So I was like, I don't think I want to read this. So I never finished it. I really only got like a couple chapters in. So I'm excited to get to this one though. So I don't know, I'm just so pumped. So they all have some type of paranormally vibe to them, or they happened on Halloween or around Halloween, things of that nature. So you know what, I think I'm gonna read this one. I think I'm gonna read Middle of the Night. I had a cover on it, and then I left it on my bedside table for like a couple weeks because I wasn't reading it, and I had a Mountain Dew from Bojangles and it was there for also like a week, and then it like came to the bottom and got all over my book, but luckily it only ruined the little paper thing. We have a spooky bookmark for a spooky book video. Hello. So the twist of this video is I have a baby. I have a 10-month-old child, so it might be difficult, but I've done it before. I could do it again. Basically I read during naps, so her naps are usually an hour and a half to 2 hours, and she has 2 a day. And then my husband puts her down at nights, and that's usually around 7:30. So then I have from like 7:30 on to read. There might be sometimes here and there where I can get, you know, a couple pages in if she's like playing with her toys or just like a little distracted, but mostly it'll be reading during naps. So wish me luck, because actually, wait, I didn't even check the pages. Okay, that's manageable. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna read Middle of the Night by Riley Sager, and it's got 365 pages. I don't think I had any books when I did my last 7 books in 7 days that had that many pages, so I am a little nervy. I want to say they had between like 280 to like 320, maybe like 330, but I think it was, yeah. The fact that I'm gonna know how this book ends by the end of the day always gets me going. Okay, a man moves into his childhood home and is forced to confront past dark secrets when signs of his missing childhood friend begin to appear. Something like that. Yes. I'm on chapter 4, page 41. I don't know what my problem was last year when I started this book, because I'm in, girl. I don't know. I'm intrigued. It's going back and forth in time. So it starts out in 1994 when the original like kidnapping happens, and then it goes like to him now. So there's like he's 40 now, and I think he went missing when he was 10. So it is giving like paranormally vibes. Something just happened that he knows for sure Billy has reappeared in some shape or form. Billy's trying to tell me something. I don't want to give too much away though, and I won't do that. I tried in my last video just to keep it cute and just say what the book was about. If something crazy happened or whatever, I would just say that, like, whoa. But I don't want to be giving too much of the plot away, but at the same time, I don't want to give you nothing. You know what I mean? I don't want to give you a bunch of nothing and just read what it's supposed to be about and just be like, whoa, yeah, that's good. I don't know. I think I need to give you a little something. And the spoilers I'm going to give is never going to be like like something crazy to where it's like, now I don't even need to read the book. It's never going to be anything like that. I'm going to try to give spoilers that are just enough to make you want to read the book. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what my plan is. Oh my god. I love reading. I love it. This is so fun. I just started at the beginning of the year. Before, I would read probably a book or two in a year. I would find a book that I really, really liked, and then I would read it in a couple days, and then I'd be like, I'll get another one. And I'll get another one, and then I'm like not as into it, and then I won't finish it. And then I don't pick up another book for like another year. And then in March 2025, I picked up a book that I actually did not like at all, but I finished it in a couple days. So I was like, let's go again. And I was just finishing all these books. Then best friend Taylor, hello, we were like, book club, me, you, book club. So we started reading a lot, and I think me and her both being interested in it just really did it for me, because we were constantly talking about books, talking about our book club book, talking about new books, talking about books we want to read. So I think it really just sucked me in, and now I can't stop. Oh, I love you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I am on page 206. I have read for 3 hours and 40 minutes, and I have 3 hours and 6 minutes left to read. I'm actually really into the book. This is one of those ones, in my opinion, where you just don't want to put it down. So I love the book. I feel like this is the correct vibe, because it is definitely, I don't know for sure yet, but it is giving paranormal vibes, spooky little ghosts, and like the kids were obsessed with the ghosts as a child, and now he went missing. So it's like, is he a ghost because he believed in ghosts? like it's been raining all day. And we haven't had rain in the last couple of weeks, and it's supposed to be raining every day for like the next week. So I chose the perfect time to do like the spooky, because it's giving spooky outside. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, I'm not quite done yet, but I was saying that I was gonna read the last 2 chapters on camera. I should have started sooner because, I started suspecting some things, and then it did start going in that way, but it was like, oh no, I didn't like kill him though. It wasn't me. And I was like, oh, then who? And then somebody just said, it was me, I did it. No, well, I don't know if that's true. It seems like it is, but I don't know. I am on page 347 and I'm almost done. So I'm gonna read the rest on camera so we can see like my reaction and stuff. Okay, it is 8:46. Oh, did you see? Okay, it's 8:46 and I just finished the book. I gave it 4 stars just because, where did I was looking for my phone. Just because I want to save the 5s for like, this was a banger book. You need to read this book. It wasn't, I don't think it was a 5-star. If we could do like a 4.5, sure, but not a 5-star. I think it was a 4. We're gonna leave it as a 4. It was a good book, and it definitely had me like wanting to read every second of it. But the ending, don't get me wrong, it took me by surprise, but it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't like groundbreaking. Oh my god, that's not possible, stop lying to me. It wasn't like anything like super mind-blowing. The ending was just like, it was good, but it wasn't like, get the book or else you're strange. So 4 stars, I think, will do it for me. But anyway, it is almost 9 o'clock. You know what that means, right? Love Island. Hello. So I'm gonna go, but I'm already so pumped. I love starting off with like a good book for this challenge. Last time I had a 5-star right off the bat. So starting off with a good book for this challenge is always, it feels so like exciting to start off there. Starting off with a 2-star book, 3-star, you're like, ugh. So I'm happy with this one being book 1. Tomorrow. Yay! Oh my god, I'm so pumped for tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna go and watch some Love Island and then go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, it is the next day. It's Tuesday and it's 10:30 a.m. I had a rough night. She got up at 3:30 a.m. and just barely went to sleep about 15 minutes ago. So, the responsible thing for me to do would be to take me a nap to, you know, have a refresh. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna read a book. Because honestly, what I need is a little bit of me time. And if that's what I choose to do with my time, a little bit of me time, read a book, leave me alone, okay? So I think I'm gonna read Someone Is Always Watching by Kelly Armstrong today. It says on the back, not a whole lot on the back. Do you want to do something bad? That was how it began. 7 words that started a friendship, forged in anger and hurt and the dark joy of vengeance. It would become more, so much more, but it started there, fittingly. Ooh, yeah, I think so. Let's see how many pages this is, though. 349 pages, so a little bit less than yesterday, and this book is smaller. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could do this one today, for sure. Okay, so it says that I've been reading for 2 hours and 58 minutes, and then I have 3 hours and 20 minutes left or something. So we'll see about that. And I'm on 158. So I think that's about halfway through the book. I'm loving this book. I feel like this one feels like creepy. I don't know why, but it's giving Pretty Little Liars. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but it's just like cozy, girly, creepy. That sounds so freaking stupid. Cozy, girly, creepy. I don't know. It's giving Pretty Little Liars because now there's like an A. You know, somebody's getting some text messages, somebody's getting emails. It's getting weird. It's getting weird. So it's giving like A, and then things are happening that feels very A, like being like, meet me here, and thinking that it's somebody else, and then something ends up happening to them. But there's also like another like element going on here where it's like these people are like forgetting what's happening to them. I don't even know what that means. Are they being drugged? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with that. And then I don't know. There's one girl that's kind of tripping. Hello? Am I paranoid? I need to put down the spooky books because now I'm like, I feel like I'm being watched. Hello? Okay, but anyway. I'm just tripping. There's nobody over there. I'm just tripping. Anyway though, I love this. I love Pretty Little Liars. I've watched it from beginning to the end. There's like 7 seasons. I'm still tripping. Anyway, I've watched it from beginning to the end probably like 6 or 7 times. Like that is my shit. And especially for fall, it's like my comfort show. So this giving Pretty Little Liars, it's hitting. This is hitting. I have literally no idea where this is going, but who's drugging these kids? Is that what's happening? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. And then there's some secrets. Everybody's got little secrets. These mysterious emails. Somebody's hiding something. If not all of them. Something's going on. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Anyway though, I just want to do a quick little update on where I'm at. Tatum is asleep right now, and she'll probably be asleep for probably about another 45 minutes, so I can get through this book. I did end up listening to a little bit of an audiobook of this one. My daughter had a blowout, and it was quite the situation, so she I feel like when she gets older, she's gonna like hate me for putting this stuff on the internet. She's gonna be like, why did you just tell all your followers that I shit myself? Anyway, she shit herself in the playpen, so that means I had to wash everything. She has like a like the playmat in there that like it's like puzzle pieces basically. So shit all over that, shit all over Teethers, shit all over her stuffies. So I had to do all kinds of things. So I was like, I'm gonna Zach's on daddy duty while I'm cleaning all of this, so like I can read my book. Except for I can't read it obviously because I'm cleaning shit off of everything. So I put them on, and turns out Tanya is pronounced Tanya. Tanya? Why are you saying it like that? Why are you saying it like that? It's Tanya, girl. Anyway, I love this book, and we're at a part where they're at a I'm all excited. They're at a Halloween party, so it's like spooky season. Hello, spooky season. This really just gives a cozy vibe, and I don't even know how to explain that because it's just like a mystery. So I don't know where, like, how does it feel cozy? You know, cozy fall, spooky season. How? It's like I want to put on a little hoodie. Should be raining outside, but it's not because they're fake. Go outside with my little hoodie, my little blanket, sit in my little cozy chair. The rain. That's a vibe. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I just had to tell you my thoughts on this book so far. And then I have no idea where she's going. Where are we going, Kelly? I'm gonna go get as much reading as I can in, and then I'll probably see you guys when I'm reading like the last like 2 to 4 chapters. I'll probably do, I just noticed like a little green light right here. Somebody watching me? Has that been there this whole time? I really don't think that was there the whole time. Was that? Has that? What is going on? That was creepy. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I think I'm just paranoid. I'm like, somebody's watching me either from over there or on the camera. Which is so funny that I say that because I can say this because this is like the first chapter, okay? So leave me alone. She's like tripping about being watched. She's like, the cameras, we need to get them. And was like losing her shit and started doing some crazy shit over the cameras. I'm paranoid. That's what's happening. This book is scaring me. And the fact that I have 5 more books to go for spooky season, I'm gonna be questioning everybody in this household. Anybody messaging me, anybody commenting under this video, I'm gonna be like, what's your motive? Be honest, what's your motive? Okay, I'm gonna go. Hey, so earlier I had said, okay, let me tell you, I'm on page 272, chapter 26. So I still have, I don't know how many pages that is, but I still have quite a bit left, and it's almost 9 o'clock, and 9 o'clock means Love Island. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna skip Love Island tonight, watch it in the morning, finish my book in the morning. I think I'm gonna finish my book in the morning, but I hate to already set myself back just on book 2. But anyway, this book, I'm not even finished yet. And I wanna say this is probably my second favorite book that I've read so far. Like in the other challenge and just like the books that I've read like this year, I want to say this is my second, maybe my first. I would say my first is In the Likely Event by Rebecca Yarros, right? Yes, In the Likely Event by Rebecca Yarros. Yes, that book is so good, but I don't know. I think I might like this one better. I'm not even done yet. Like, let me finish and then say that, because maybe the end is gonna be like shit. I don't think so. I said earlier something about Pretty Little Liars. This book took a turn, and I've never read anything like this book. It took a very, very strange turn. I mentioned, this is all I will say because I don't want to give too much away, okay? I want you to be like, what? Earlier I had mentioned, are these people being drugged? Why doesn't anybody remember what the fuck is going on here? That's all I'm gonna say. Because, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. According to Bookly, it's saying that I have an hour and like 10 minutes left. Yeah, so you know what? Let's be for real. I'm gonna wrap it up. But I love this book. I wasn't expecting this, Miss Kelly. I wasn't expecting this. Someone is always watching. That's my favorite book. Huh? By Miss Kelly Armstrong. I'm really tripping. I keep looking over there like somebody's over there. These spooky books, they're getting me. Okay, I'm gonna go though. Watch Love Island, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey, okay. So I am just reading the last couple of chapters right now. So let's get to it. Okay, it took me 5 hours and 51 minutes to read this book. I yesterday was saying that I think this is like one of my new favorite books, but I feel like I changed my mind. The ending wasn't everything I hoped it would be. So I did give it 4.5 stars. I just don't feel like it quite is the 5, because the 5 is gonna be like, please read this book, which, I mean, read the book. It's a really good book. Like I was saying yesterday, it's giving like the cozy, like, you know, I don't gotta say it again. You know what I'm talking about. So I gave it a 4.5 stars just because I don't think this is one of my favorites anymore. That's so mean to say. This is a YA book, so I feel like sometimes the endings of young adult books are just kind of like, oh, okay, gotcha. It's not like, and that's what I need. That's what I need for like a 5-star book. When it's a thriller, it's kind of what I need, but still a good book. 4.5 stars. I mean, that's good. I enjoyed that one, but yeah, the ending just wasn't like groundbreaking. It was just like, oh yeah, okay, well, that's cool. Let's pick a new book. When Louise finds out that her parents have died, she dreads going home. She doesn't want to leave her daughter with her ex and fly to Charleston. She doesn't want to deal with her family's home stuffed to the rafters with remnants of her father's academic career and her mother's lifelong obsession with puppets and dolls. Okay, creepy. She doesn't want to learn how to live without the two people who knew and loved her best in the world. Most of all, she doesn't want to deal with her brother, Mark, who never left their hometown, gets fired from one job after another, and resents her success. Unfortunately, she'll need his help to get the house ready for sale, because it'll take more than just some new paint on the walls and clearing out a lifetime of memories to get this place on the market. But some houses don't want to be sold. And Louise and Mark's home has other plans for both of them. Oh my god. Oh, Riley Sager made a comment about this book. Well, not the last book, but the, what is it? Middle of the Night. and this one that I'm gonna read for this video. He said, a madcap funhouse of a novel zigzags from hilarious to horrifying to heartbreaking and back again in the blink of an eye. I loved it. Aw, that's so nice. Is Riley Sager a guy or a girl? Riley. That could be either. Aw. Anyway, well, that's the book I'm gonna read for today. I'm pretty sold on that. The issue is, I've read the back of all 3 of these, and I got them because TikTok, like, I was looking up videos on, like, books to read during, like, fall spooky season, and these, actually, all of these were on there. I haven't seen this one. I don't know if How to Sell a Haunted House is a new book or what, but all of these were suggested, so I bought all 4 of these because, like, I've seen them in so many videos of people saying, like, get this book. They did do, like, a rundown of what the books were, and I was sold, but, like, reading the backs of these, I'm just like, I don't want to read them. I don't want to read them. I'm a big mood reader, so that is one thing about doing these challenges that are so very specific. Really, I feel like this is the only one that's going to be that specific, because when I do the other 7 books in 7 days, I could do any book that I want to every day. And even with Christmas, the Christmas books, there's so many different, like, genres of Christmas books. We still have the thrillers, the murder mysteries, and the romance novels, and I actually just found, like, a fantasy, like, type yesterday, and I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I think I'm gonna try to do 2 7 books in 7 days for Christmas, because I have a lot of Christmas books, and I'm excited. With the tree up, all decorated up here, I want to decorate the porch this year. I'm decorating the porch. Christmas everywhere out there on the porch. It's snowing. Hello? Reading my Christmas books. Okay, low-key want to read off my Kindle now, but I'm kind of excited about this book. So, unless they have it free on the Kindle, we're just going to read this book. So I am going to check really quick and see if they have it free on the Kindle, because that would be kind of cool to read some on the Kindle right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna get started. Oh, let's talk about how many pages. Oh my gosh, or not, but 413 pages. Holy. Okay, I guess really that's only like 60 more pages than my last book, but I'm getting a late start because I had to finish my other book, so that's gonna be really something. And considering she just woke up from her first nap, I only have 1 more nap for the day, and then when she goes to sleep, so I might not be able to finish this book today. Wish me luck. Okay, well, it's, where did the book go? It's 10:47 Thursday, 10:47 a.m. So that means I'm reading book 3 hold on, what? I'm reading book 3 on day 4. So I'm behind. First of all, I want to tell you that I'm behind, but this is kind of what happened the last time I did it. I ended up just being able to finish 2 books on the very last day, but it helped because they were the Frida McFadden books, and they're just like that, and I picked a 400-page book. 450 pages or something. 440. Okay, wait. 413. Still, that's kind of a lot to read in one day. So I read a good portion of it yesterday, but was also a little bit, oh my god, it's been a long day already. I was also pretty busy yesterday, so I wasn't able to get as much done as I was hoping for. Also, I feel like it's a good book, but like I was struggling to get into it because so it doesn't really start get like moving with like the haunted, spooky, like it's getting really good until like over halfway through the book. There is some stuff happening in the beginning, but like it just isn't enough for me. Like I feel like I just needed a little bit more in the beginning to really just get sucked in. It was a very slow start. Yeah, it was a really, really slow start. So it's it's moving and grooving now. It's gotten to, especially right now, I'm on page 320. Around this area, shit's going down. Stuff's happening. Spooky shit. I don't think it's a terrible book. I actually think it's pretty good. It's just a very slow start to the book. I've never read a book like this. How to Sell a Haunted House. It's spooky. It's spooky, all right. It's spooky season. Today is actually, wait, I just told you it's October 2nd. So now it's actually like, it's spooky season, guys. I'm gonna try my best. It says that I have an hour and like 30 minutes left-ish. So I'm gonna try my best to finish it while she's taking a nap and hopefully start my next book too. If not, I'll start it during her second nap and we're gonna make some progress today because I don't wanna be behind. I don't wanna be behind. This weekend I had plans too, so I can't be behind. Oh God, what? Well, I'm literally on the last chapter. I have like 2 pages to read. I need more than 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 pages to read and then she wakes up. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm sick and tired of looking like a bum every day. But I was gonna say there's nothing I can do about it. I guess there's a little something I can do about it. Get ready. But I'm not gonna, okay? I get up at 6:30 every morning just to sit around the house, okay? Maybe take a walk outside, okay? I can't go anywhere, I'll spend money. All right, I finished the book. The amount of time, I forgot to check, hang on. Okay, it took me 5 hours and 46 minutes to finish this book. Felt like a whole lot longer. Felt like a lot of minutes reading this book. And I gave it 3.5 stars. The only reason why is because I feel like it's just not, you know what? I feel kind of bad. I think I should have given it, no, 3.5. Yeah, we'll stick with that. We're gonna stick with 3.5 because I feel like it was a good book. I think my problem is that, for one, I've never really read a book like this before. And it's not necessarily something that I would gravitate towards usually or ever. So I grabbed this book just because of this challenge. So I feel like my rating is probably a little bit harsher. If somebody that loves ghosty books, little creepy haunted vibes, you probably will love this book. Honestly, it's a good book. It's just not like usually what I would go for, and I will not read it again. But it was a good book. That sounds so stupid. It was good, but like I hated it. There's something that's haunted, obviously, in the book. It's not necessarily the house. There's more involved into that, and it just gets really creepy, icky, yucky. But like, what did I expect grabbing a book that says how to sell a haunted house? Probably some haunted shit, right? I'm just going back and forth and now I'm not making any sense. Perfect. I almost feel like I should start all over. Okay, so I just finished this book. Then I wanted to do like a spooky vibe, okay? I wanted to read some spooky books, see how it goes, see what the vibes are. For me, I love spooky, but haunted might be like a little too far for me. I think one of the reasons why I rated it so low is because it was so hard to get into, because even in the beginning, there was like spooky things happening, but you know, those TikToks that are always talking about the people that are definitely gonna die in the scary movies first because they live alone, they hear somebody in the kitchen, and they're like, hello? Maybe just leave. Go ahead and dip. I think that's what the beginning of this was giving, and it was just pissing me off, you know? The ending was good. There was like a little twist there at the end that I was just like, oh, okay, shit. But the actual ending part, it had me kind of giggling. And I don't think that's what she was going for. Oh, Grady, that's probably a man. I don't think that's what Grady was going for. I don't think he wanted to giggle. He probably didn't want me to giggle. But that's what the ending was giving a little bit. The ending was good. Again, like I said, there's a little twist in there that I was like, who? So that's good. I like being surprised at the end. I don't want any thoughts going through my head and then that thought be like the ending. I don't know. I need major plot twists. We need plot twists. So this did have that, but yeah. Okay, on to the next spooky book. Can't wait. So we're gonna pick up the Kindle. And I already downloaded the book. So the next one we're gonna read is The October Boys, and this book has 279 pages to it. So I feel like I picked a good book because I had to finish most of that book today. Honestly, like 60% I had to finish today. So I'm gonna try not to do that again tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to get as far as I can. 279, we can do that. We can do that. So I'm gonna do that. Let's go. Okay, it's 6 o'clock and I'm about to start my fourth book, The October Boys by Adam Millard, on my Kindle. This is a Kindle Unlimited book, so for free. It is about a group of friends haunted by a childhood abduction face a terrifying battle when the sinister ice cream man returns for vengeance. Spooky. So this book has 279 pages. I was wondering how I was gonna do the Bookly, like timing my pages on here because the pages are much smaller, obviously. But I realized that they put the page number at the bottom, I think based off the book, because this says page 6 and then you go to the next page and it still says page 6, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11. So I think we should still be good on the Bookly because I have to be able to precisely say what page I'm on for the timing to be right. Duh. Okay, well, I'm excited to read this one. I feel like it's gonna be a good one. I feel like it's gonna be a good one. So I will update you guys when I'm about halfway through the book. So hopefully we can finish this book today, but if not, at least get halfway tonight. We will see. Okay. Well, I said earlier that I was gonna start reading, but I ended up going down for dinner. I mean, it was 6 o'clock, so it was dinner time. So I'm only on page 29. I'm only on page 29, but I read a couple pages and then on my little Bookly timer thing, and it says it was only gonna take me like 2 hours and 45 minutes to read this book. So I hope that that's the case because that's not that bad. So far I really like this book and I am very intrigued. So on the back of the actual book, so on Amazon they always have like, you search the book and then you swipe over and they always have like the quick, like summarized version of what's on the back of the book, or just like a quick summarized version of what the book is about, like a sentence or two. He's going out trick-or-treating with his 4 little besties, or 3, something like that. It's 4 of them all together, I think. And there's a suspicious ice cream truck, and it's October, it's cold, it's starting to rain now, and there's an ice cream truck. Ends up taking one of the kids. I'm already super into the book. I'm really excited. But Love Island is on. I'm doing so bad with this challenge so far, and to basically have to read 2 whole books in a day is gonna get me, because I'm 29 pages in. That is not good. Didn't help. Tatum only took 1 nap today, and it was only an hour long, so that's what happened there. And I had that other book to finish. So I got 3 books today. We went to Walmart just now. That's another thing. I went to go see my husband at lunch. Tatum didn't sleep today, and we went to Walmart. We're just doing too much today. Not while I'm doing a challenge. Hello. I got 3 books today. We went to Walmart just now, got Tatum some more pajamas because she's a growing girl. Zach picked out both of these for me. He literally read the backs and everything to me. He's just so freaking cute. Says once the island has you, it won't let go. I can't remember exactly what these ones are about. A night of forbidden passion opens a Pandora's box of dangerous secrets and dark magic on a remote island. Salem is the person's name. That is so cool. And Rain. That's so cool. Anyway. Salem. I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be marrying my fiance, looking forward to a honeymoon. Instead, I found myself on a ferry headed for historic Balfour Manor on Blackridge Island in the Pacific Northwest. Now I'm stranded with Rain, a woman I'm irresistibly drawn to. Rain holds secrets as dark and mysterious as her old house. Crimson shadows stalk the halls and strange voices call out in the night, but it's she who haunts me most. Ooh. Following a gruesome murder, the island's true nature is revealed, and every night becomes a fight for survival. Something is stalking the forest, killing indiscriminately. And this time, we're its prey. Okay, and then this is Rain. Death has followed me since childhood. My mother's murder and father's violent death changed me, teaching me just how cruel the world could be. I never got what I wanted until Salem showed up at my door. She's adventurous, beautiful, and doomed if she stays here. Now I suddenly have something to lose, and the woman who broke down my walls and saw through my mask, who showed me I'm worth loving. Aw, my family has long been buried, but even the vilest of secrets must be dug up again to survive the evil that hunts us. I finally have something to fight for, and I'll do whatever it is. And I'll do whatever it takes to save her. Oh. Okay, this is the other one he picked out. It says murder brought us to... Oh, by the way, my God. This one's called House of Rain. Oh, wow. That's kind of like a different vibe than what I've read. So I'm excited to get into all these different whatever. Oh, and it's by Harley Lorax, something like that. Once You're Mine by Morgan Bridges is this one. He also picked this one. Murder brought us together, only death can keep us apart. The Tormentor, oh, it's by Morgan Bridges. I said that. Okay. The Tormentor, Callista, belongs to me. She just doesn't know it. Ooh, okay, girl. The first time we met, I wanted her. The next time, I was obsessed. I watched her. I followed her. Oh my God. He literally read the backs, but I think I also had so much going on because I was seeing all the other books that I was trying to process all these things. Anyway, it only deepened my need to possess her. Once she's mine, I'm never letting go. This sounds like it's gonna be good. The target, Hayden Bennett, is a monster, in and out of the courtroom. Unfortunately, I need his help. Oh, shit. What was supposed to be a simple transaction turns into something else, something intense. He's always there when I need him, but I don't know if trusting him is a good idea. Okay, and then I got this book. Me and my bestie girl were talking about this book, and it's called Butcher and Blackbird. And if I remember correct, it's basically Dexter. He's a serial killer, but he only kills the bad guys. But I think it's like a little duo. Instead of just it being Dexter, it's Dexter and the homie, something like that. Let me just read it. Every serial killer needs a friend. Every game must have a winner. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. I cannot wait to read this. Okay. When a chance encounter sparks an unlikely bond between rival murderers, okay, Sloane and Rowan, they find something elusive. The friendship of two like-minded, pitch-black souls who just happen to enjoy killing other serial killers. Whoa. Okay. From small town West Virginia to upscale California, and from downtown Boston to rural Texas, the two hunters collide in an annual game of blood and suffering, one that pits them against the most dangerous monsters in the country. But as their friendship develops into something more, the restless ghosts left in their wake are only a few steps behind, ready to claim more than just their newfound love. Can Rowan and Sloane dig themselves out of a game of graves? Or have they finally met their match? What does that mean? Are they talking about each other? Have they finally met their match? Is it each other? Or is there a third person that knows what they're doing? What the fuck? Okay, I think there's a second book. There was another one that looked like similar to this. It feels like it would be a second book, or why would it look exactly like this, but just called something different? We weren't even supposed to be in the book section. We literally went there just for bigger pajamas for Tatum. And I was like, do you care if we just make a pit stop? He's like, that's fine. Anyway, though, I'm gonna go watch some Love Island, get my show out of the way so that I could read more before going to bed. But I wanted to show you my book haul. All right, bye. Obviously, I had to get comfy first. Hello. The old people are deaf. They always have the volume very high. Very high volume. Maybe turn it down. Why are you yelling, you know? Hi. Okay. So, Tatum just went down for her first nap. She slept in today till 8 because she got up last night from 3 to 4:30. That was only an hour and a half. She does that all the time, where she gets up for an hour and a half, but still gets up. She's been up longer than that, but still gets up at 6. Yeah. Anyway, though, it is October 3rd. It's supposed to be day 5. It's not supposed to be. It is day 5. And I'm on book 4. That's a problem. That's a problem. And it's already 1:21. So I'm supposed to finish 2 books today. We will see about that because I'm only on page like 55. Let's see. Yep, that's exactly what page I'm on. I'm on page 55. So I think it's 279 pages. I think this one I should be able to fly through. I just need a little time to sit down and like actually read. That was the problem yesterday. Every time I kept like getting to read, something was happening. And I was like, okay, perfect. So she's sleeping. Honestly, I think she's gonna be asleep for a cool minute. So I'm gonna try to get as much as I can done right now. Okay, it says that I've been reading for 30 minutes already. I didn't think it was that long. Hell yeah. So I'm about to fall asleep. My jaw just like broke. I'm about to fall asleep. So I think I'm gonna order some Starbucks, change, and go sit on the porch until she wakes up. Maybe bring her outside and have her sit on the porch with me, play with her toys, things of that nature, because the weather is too good to just be up here all day. So I think I'm gonna order that, change real quick, and then go wait outside for my coffee, enjoy the fresh air. It's like 70 degrees outside and like a little tiny bit breezy. It's like perfect. So I'm gonna do that right now, because I probably only have like an hour left for sleeping, and an hour of reading, an hour of solid reading. Love that. Okay, so I'm only on page 170, but that means I only have 109 pages left. That is so many pages. I feel like this is taking forever to read, but I'm about to finish this shit. Yeah. And then I'm gonna start the next one, but I need to do some shit first. I need to clean. Okay, it's 6:57, and just for proof, it's October 3rd. It's 7 o'clock, and I still have another book to read for today. Perfect. I might see if they have an audiobook for my next one so that I could do both. Listen to the audiobook while I'm cleaning, and then once I'm done, I can get back to the actual book. Because then I can get some shit done and get some shit done. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, let's talk about the book really quick. So I'm on page 170. There's a lot more going on than just... So, like, I'm wanting to do books that have to do with spooky season. Like, it happened on Halloween. There's more to that. It's giving, like, it's giving, like, paranormal vibes as well. So, there's more than just, like, a crime happened October 31st, and that's all the spookiness we have. No. It's starting to feel a little ghostly. It's starting to feel a little ghosties. So I kind of like it though. I feel like the way we're doing it in this book, I kind of like it, but I'm only a little over halfway. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know if it is paranormal or not, or if there's just a serial killer on the loose. We don't know, but I kind of do hope that it's like taking, this is so weird. I kind of do hope that it does take the paranormal route, just from the things that I'm gathering, the information that they're giving. That could be interesting. I'm tired. It says that this guy grabbed onto the wheelchair handles. My tired ass read grabbed onto the wheelchair handless, and I was like, what the fuck happened to his hands? Whoa. 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 Okay. I just finished the book. Hopefully this isn't dead. No. It's still the 3rd. It's 11:06 p.m. And I just finished my book. He's got heartburn. Sorry. Loved this book. It is, I keep saying this, different than any other book I've ever read, but I've said it many times that these aren't my go-tos. I probably wouldn't have read these, to be honest, if it wasn't for this challenge. And that's what I love about these challenges, is that it gets me out of my comfort zone. And I loved that book. Honestly, I think out of the books I've read so far, this was probably my favorite. And that's funny because I don't have like the actual like hard copy of that book. That is kind of funny. So what if I bought it? I'm kidding. Chill, relax. But I did love that book. I gave it a 5 stars. I'm pretty sure that's the only book I've given a 5-star to so far. I think I've done all. So I recommend that book for sure. 5 stars. Hello. That's what that means. I think you should read it. I liked it. It had like explain it, the dark, spooky turns that it took. I don't think you're ready. I don't think you can, like, guess the ending or the middle. Once you get to the middle, you're gonna be like, wait, what? Where are we going here? Where are we going? And then the ending, yeah, there's a part where you're gonna be like, wait, where are we really going here? It's very interesting. Very interesting. I like that. I like that a lot. Well, I'm so tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I was going to start this book, What Lies in the Woods, and I really should, but like, I am so tired. And if she wakes up in the middle of the night, he puts her down, so I have to get up first, and we take turns from there. So when he puts her to sleep, I just know the next time she wakes up, it's on me. And then I get up, do my thing, go back to sleep. She wakes up again, it's on Cheech. Does that make sense? So it's me next. And the last couple of nights, she's been waking up at like 3:30 on the dot, and then wanting to be up for like a couple hours. So I feel like I'm gonna regret staying up. What is it? It's 11 already, huh? That's what I said. Okay, so it's 4:42. It is Saturday still. I have been reading, what's this called? What Lies in the Woods by Kate Alice Marshall. This is my book of the day. I'm still behind a book, so I have to hopefully read most of another book, and then I have tomorrow for my last book. I think I'll be able to do this because I don't have much of this book left. So far, I love this book. I want to say, again, I'm not finished with it yet. I think this is going to be book 1, and then The October Boys, unless those two blow me away. Because one of them is by Riley Sager, and I think people say that that one's really good, so we'll see. But anyway, this book is super good. Let me read to you what the back says, because we didn't really talk about it last night. So it says they were 11 when they sent a killer to prison. They were heroes, but they were liars. Naomi Shaw used to believe in magic. 22 years ago, she and her 2 best friends spent the summer roaming the woods, playing a game that became an obsession and a refuge. That sanctuary was shattered when Naomi was attacked. Miraculously, she survived her stab wounds, and the girls' testimony put away a serial killer. They were heroes, and they were liars. Now, after fresh... I feel like I have so much saliva in there, oh my god. Okay, now after fresh... Oh my gosh, fresh. Fresh is really fresh. That word's really getting me. Do I have a lisp? Fresh. Now, after fresh. Now, after fresh tragedy strikes, Naomi sets out to discover what really happened in the woods, no matter how dangerous the truth turns out to be. Yeah. So, whoa. We did have some plot twists. Ones that I weren't expecting. I was accusing all the wrong people. I was. And I mean, I'm not done yet, so there's a possibility. But I feel like it's going a whole different way now. So I love this book. Yeah. I think I'm gonna end up giving it 5 stars for sure. For sure. I think so far I've been reading for 3 hours and some change. Let me check. Okay, Bookly is saying that I've been reading for 4 hours and 43 minutes. And then if I read at this pace, it'll take 1 hour and 4 minutes to finish the book. So I better get to it then, because I still have to read another book. Before I go though, I'm an addict. Did you know that? I'm addicted to buying books. I have a problem. My husband has like a little bit of a side job, so he had to go to work today. So we're like saving up for a house and stuff, whatever. Anyway, so he went to work today on a Saturday, got a little extra money. The whole time I was taking care of my baby and cleaning, and it looks like really fucking good up here. really fucking good. So when he came back, he's like, oh wow, it looks so good. I was like, yeah, I think I need coffee. I think I need to go to Starbucks or maybe DoorDash or something. He's like, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. And I was like, really? Because it's a little bit more expensive to DoorDash it. So instead of spending like $7 to go get it, it'd be like $15 to DoorDash it, which is so stupid, like over double. But anyway, I get it. So he said either one. He's like, and honestly, if you want, Tatum's already asleep. I just like put her down like 5 minutes before he got home. He's like, $120, got your name on it for Target. Not me saying in the same breath, we're trying to save up for a house, and then I got $120 for Target. Come on, give me a break. I haven't been shopping in a minute, okay? Well, other than Walmart the other day, I did get 3 books then too, but other than that, we only went for Tatum's jammies, just getting big. That's it, okay? Leave me alone. Anyway, I got, oh, actually, hello, hang on, give me 2 seconds. I feel so comfy. I just took a shower. I feel so fresh. Anyway, so I got 4 books. I know I'm addicted. What can I say? But doing challenges like these, and I get 7 books off my TBR in 7 days. I think I deserve a new couple books, right? Right? Anyway, I got 4 books. Oh my god, that's literally 7. I got 7 books this week. Wait. Yeah. Reads 4 books and buys 7 more. Gotcha. Anyway, I found this pretty version of Twilight, and I don't have any of the Twilight books yet. Let's open it. Look how pretty this is. Hello? It was expensive, but I don't know why. My brother gave me $40. He was like, go get a book on me. And I was like, that should give me 2 books. It didn't. It got me 1. I don't know why I did this, because I don't know. I'll probably just buy the rest of the series like singles, because oddly enough, if you do the math, sometimes it ends up being cheaper. So that confused me, because I got 3 books of a series right here, which we'll talk about in just a sec. I can't freaking open this. And I looked on Amazon for the set, like the box set. It was $164 for this series right here. 164? And also Target price matches to Amazon and their Target website. So I went and looked. A lot of these books by themselves were on sale. This one was usually $17. Oh, not this one, the first one is usually $17. It's on sale for $11. So I did the whole math with them at regular price, not even the sale price, regular price. And it was $111 for all the books. So that's not even with price matching and stuff. So I was just like, you thought I wouldn't do the math? You thought that? Oh, it's gold. I don't know if you can see. That is gorgeous. This is so pretty. This is beautiful. This is so pretty. Ugh. So I paid double for this. The regular, just the black cover, was $15, and then this one was $32. I paid like double. Not like, I paid double and then some. I got a series of books. These are the Zodiac Academy books. First words are, I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. Okay, it says, I'm a Gemini. Impulsive, curious, headstrong, a twin. Heir to a throne I know nothing about, and it turns out I'm Fae. Is that how you say that? But of course, there's a catch. All I have to do to claim my birthright is to prove that I'm the most powerful supernatural in the whole of Soloria. And sure, technically that's true, as I'm the daughter of the Savage King. But the bit they didn't put in the brochure was that every single Fae in this kingdom would claim my throne if they could. In this deadly academy, vampires bite weaker students. In the corridors, the werewolves pack has orgies in the Wailing Wood at every full moon. And don't even get me started on the twisted ways the sirens use their powers on people's emotions. Oh. Or how my sinfully tempting cardinal magic professor hosts detentions that leave people needing therapy. Nice. Classes are totally interesting if you manage to live through them. And that Gemini star sign I mentioned, it now determines my elemental magic and effects by destiny. So learning astrology is essential if I'm going to beat down my classmates, which is actively encouraged, by the way. My biggest problem is the dark-hearted dragon shifter who has his eyes on my throne. He has 3 psycho friends. He and his 3 psycho friends are determined to make my time here hell. All I've got to do is survive, but fate might have other ideas. Damn it, why couldn't I have gotten a letter to Hogwarts? So it just feels like a way more intense adult version of that. There's like the magic and just a little bit more to it, because they're trying to claim their throne, so everybody's gonna be like at each other's necks. It sounds like it's gonna be crazy. We got werewolves, we've got vampires, what? So I probably should have gotten 1 just to see if I was gonna like it, but I have a good feeling about it, so I got 3. Tatum's asleep right now, and it's 5 o'clock. I don't think she's gonna be asleep for that much longer, probably 30 to 45 minutes. So I have 30 to 45 minutes to read, and then I'll have to finish the book, I guess, later. But I do have my family coming over. I know I've mentioned it a million times. I just don't know when they're coming over. They're partying. They're at a birthday party, partying it up. So I don't know exactly when they're coming. So I'm gonna finish this book 100% today, but starting another one, that's the challenge. Hey, where's my iPad? It's probably dead, to be so honest. Nice, 27%. It's Sunday, October 5th, 4:43 p.m. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this challenge. So I finished my book from yesterday. Well, technically the day before, I guess. But I started it yesterday, finished it yesterday. What Lies in the Woods by Kate Alice Marshall. This book was crazy. I recommend this book to you. This was definitely my favorite, and then The October Boys, and then we'll talk about the rest later. But this book was so freaking good, and so there's more. Like in the beginning, I thought it was just like a creepy attempted murder. That's why it's giving creepy, spooky vibes, because it like feels kind of like spooky. There's more to it that takes you down like rituals and like stuff, like not too heavy, but that's why I think this book is like somewhat recommended for like Halloween spooky season, is because there's like that spookier element. The ending though was good, was so crazy. I somewhat was able to call some of that, but not really at all at the same time, if that makes any sense at all. This book was good. This book was really good. Yeah. So finished that one yesterday. Can't remember what time. I want to say it took like 5 hours to read that book. I'm on Home Before Dark by Riley Sager now, and I am almost done. I'm on 339. No, wait. Yeah, so I'm on 339. I'm almost done with this book. It's only gonna take me another like 30 minutes to finish. I thought that I would like this book a lot more than I am. I still have a little bit to go, so maybe whatever happens in the very end will just like blow my mind, but I feel like they've already pretty much told us what's happening here. Okay, so I finished the book. Pardon me. I said some mean shit earlier. I said it's okay. My bad. I regret all of that, because most definitely 5 stars. The ending, I was like, I already know where the book's going. Like, it's mid. Finished the book. finish the book. The book was so good. Like I said, I guess not necessarily a slow start, I guess, but a lot of information in the beginning to like really work it up. And oh my gosh, what? Yeah, let me tell you how long it took me to read that. Okay, it took me 5 hours and 10 minutes to finish this book. Not bad, not bad. But there's just no chance of me reading another book. Oh, there's one chapter of the only one left. I've thought about reading that book. I've heard a lot of people say that it's really good. But anyway, there's no chance of me reading another book. It is 10:22 and I just finished that one. I literally only had about 15 pages left earlier, and I want to say earlier, it was like 4 o'clock when I like updated you guys on like where I'm at. And then I was like, I'm gonna finish this book. As soon as I hit that button, Tatum starts squirming, and I was like, no. It was starting to get really good. I was like, wait, what? Wait, connecting some dots here. And I'm like, wait. And then Tatum was like, hey, I'm awake. Come get me. So I didn't get to finish it then. I didn't have to wait till right now because I might have played a little Fortnite. But either way, even if I didn't play the Fortnite, there was no way of me reading that other book tonight. Okay? I only played for like an hour, alright? Everything else was all baby stuff. I had to take my brother to the bank. That's about it, okay? So, my bad. So I didn't complete this challenge. So I'm a little bummed out about that. Let me get all the books together. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. I have the books. Okay, hang on. Let me put them in the correct order from best to least favorite. I seen someone is always watching, and I remember hyping it up a lot, but now I'm like, what is this about? Which one is this one about? I see all the names and I'm like, yeah. Oh, about the girl. Okay. Right. So true. Okay. Tough. Okay, let me show you what we've got going. So from favorite to least favorite, coming in at number 1, of course, What Lies in the Woods. This one was good. This one was really good. I think I would say this one is the least strange as far as horror books. So if you aren't super big on like the spooky stuff, which I'm assuming you are since you're watching this video, if you would like something a little bit more casual than like ghosts and stuff like that, you'll like this one. That one was good. We don't have any ghosts. And then I picked this one. I don't think I loved the ending as much. I feel like the ending didn't do it for me, and if it did, this book would be coming in on number 1 for sure. Easy, simple. Number 1 it would have been, but the ending took me like by like what? Okay, that was kind of stupid. But the rest of the book just like gave me like, it felt nostalgic to me. I don't even know how to explain that because I've never read the book, obviously. Hello. So 3, The October Boys. This one was so very different, but it didn't feel too far for like, if you've never read spooky books that are like ghostly, yeah, if you've never read books that are like dark in the like ghost type of way, or like what's the word I'm looking for? I said it a million times in the beginning of this challenge. Paranormal. Yeah. It's not going too deep into paranormal vibes, but there's something going on, still spooky. Then Home Before Dark, the one I just read, it was good. The beginning was just slow. I think if I could have gotten into it a little bit sooner than halfway through the book, this would be much higher. Yeah. These ones, the October Boys for sure. That one, you're in. You're in right away on the October Boys. So this one, slow start. And then Middle of the Night, that was the first book I read. It was good. It was a good book. But also the ending was just like, okay, gotcha. How to Sell a Haunted House. This book is what kind of ruined me for the rest of the challenge. And I hate to say it, but it did. I feel like that's why I got like behind, because this book already, I just was like just so, I just was kind of, it just kind of pissed me off, to be so honest with you. It just kind of like pissed me off. So I didn't really want to read it. So then I had that whole book basically to read the next day. So day 2, I read like a couple of chapters and then was like, we'll try again tomorrow. So it took me like the whole day to read that. So that's why I got so behind, I feel like, and wasn't able to complete my challenge. But that's a lot of books to read, in my opinion, and I'm happy about it, to be honest. I know I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. I never wanted to even read a paranormally vibed book. I got a couple chapters in on that first one, and was just like, no, I'm not gonna. But I like it, and I could do a part 2. Do we want to do more spooky books, or are you guys good? Are we good off of that? For me, I enjoyed it. For me, personally, I probably wouldn't go buy more spooky books if it wasn't for the video. For me, though, I'm glad that I did, because I really do like these books. That's the whole reason why I got this one, and I loved this one. So good. Honestly, the top 4, these 4, I probably wouldn't have gotten them if it wasn't for like trying to do spooky books for you guys to read. And I loved these books. I love them. So I'm really glad that this worked out. But if you guys want me to do another one, I will. I will. I'll go shopping right now. Stop. But what I am excited for, way more than this one, is Christmas. I am gonna do this challenge for Christmas, not once but twice, for sure. I don't care what you say, twice. 2 7 books in 7 days. Good thing for me, I start Christmas in November, so this will be way more reasonable for me in 2 months. So I have 8 weeks to get some content, you know, read some books. So I'm excited. I have quite the collection already of the Christmas books. I've been like slowly but surely like collecting them just so that I can do this challenge again in November and December. So if you're like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna read in December? Subscribe to my channel and I'll tell you. Okay, well, I'm gonna go, but I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.